Hello and welcome back to BS Rugby. Here is my second preview of today, all set for this big one, which is Ireland against the All Blacks down at the Aviva Stadium. What a game this promises to be. As always, if you're new here, just before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Lots of coverage of the Autumn Nations series over the next couple of weeks. Make sure to give the video a like if you do enjoy it. And of course, let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Let's see how you do this week. Before we get into the preview, we will be doing a watch long for this game. Coverage starts at 3 o'clock here on the channel and we kick off at 3:15. There'll be a link in the description down below. Do click on it and join us as we enjoy this one together. Before we get into it fully, we have to mention this. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news, real big news here for this game. Absolutely massive around COVID and a potential COVID situation in the Ireland camp. Let me just read what this statement says. This is what was released by the IRFU. A potential positive case has been identified in one person by the latest PCR testing carried out on the Ireland squad. Additional testing is being undertaken to establish if this is a false positive. The entire Ireland squad and management have undergone additional lateral flow and PCR testing today. The lateral flow testing returned no positives and the PCR tests are expected later today. More details to follow. At the minute, we do not know who that is. We do not know how this affects the game. So at the time of recording, that's all the detail we have. So do bear that in mind when we go through the teams and we chat about the game. And any breaking news, I'll try and put on my Twitter, again, handle down below for that. Let's move on then. Ireland last week against Japan were fabulous, weren't they? Winning that one comfortably, putting 60 points to 5 on the Japanese. A very unexpected scoreline, maybe not the result, but the scoreline was pretty impressive from Ireland. The All Blacks travelled to Italy, winning this one by 47 points to 6. It was a second string All Blacks side, and it was actually pretty close towards the last 20, but in the end, the All Blacks just had too much for this Italian side and ran away with it. The last time these two teams met was back in the Rugby World Cup of 2019. The All Blacks getting a big win there, putting 40 points on this Irish side as they went through from the quarterfinals. But as we know, Ireland have got good results against this All Blacks team. Back in 2018, winning this one at the Aviva, 16 points to 9. Jacob Stockdale getting on the end of a lovely kick through for him. But the game before that, we saw the All Blacks winning that one by 21 points to 9. Of course, there was a historic game in Chicago that saw Ireland beat the All Blacks for the first time in God knows how long. Let's have a look at the teams that have been picked. Do remember again, though, about that positive COVID test. Any updates, I will be sure to let you know. About the time of recording, this is the team which is going out. Hugo Keenan starts at fullback with James Lowe on the wing. Gary Ringrose and Bundyaki playing the centres, and Andrew Conway plays on the opposite wing. Johnny Sexton will earn his 101st cap, and he's partnered by Leinster teammate Jameson Gibson-Park. In the front row, then, Andrew Porter plays alongside Ronan Kelleher and Tadhg Furlong, with Ian Henderson and James Ryan playing in the second row. The back row is Caelan Doris, Josh van der Fleer and Jack Conan. It's a very strong side from Ireland. Still a lot of talk about the amount of Leinster boys in there. I'm not going to get into that too much, but it is something, you know, and last week I thought we saw a lot of cohesion in that Ireland side. Is that down to the Leinster boys being there? Is it down to them changing the style? What is it down to? I'm not too sure. The All Blacks have also announced their side. This is who they've picked to play in this game. So on with the fullback, Jordy Barrett starts on fullback with Will Jordan and Sevu Reece playing at the wingers. In the centre then, an interesting choice in Ioane. He usually plays on the wing, but he partners Anton Leonard-Brown. At 10 then, Beauden Barrett gets the nod over Richie Mwanga with TJ Perinara playing at 9. In the front row then, Joe Moody plays alongside Cody Taylor and Nepo Laulala, with Brodie Vitalik and Sam Whitelock playing in the locks. Of course, Whitelock is captain for this one. Ethan Blackadder plays alongside Dalton Papali, with Ardy Surveyor playing at 8. So how is this game going to go? It's going to be interesting to see, isn't it? Because Ireland against Japan played this very expansive style of rugby. While we know how the All Blacks are looking to play, the best team in the world, in my opinion, right now, and certainly the best in the transition from defence into attack, the speed that they're able to turn that round and be able to be all set in their system, and the freedom that they have within their system is what really impresses me. The fact that every single player is very comfortable on the ball. So if you're relying on a forward to play the right pass, 9 times out of 10, he's going to do that for you for the All Blacks, where maybe for other international sides, you're looking at 6 times out of 10. This All Blacks team are coming to play, and they're coming to play well. And the thing is, a lot of people would have said, Ireland can target them at scrum, can target them at the lineouts. Their set pieces look very, very good this year, and that would have been something that Ireland would have looked to approach. The way that Ireland have beaten the All Blacks in the past seems like they've been able to be very defensively solid and taken that one chance that they've had, especially in that game back in 2018 when Stockdale scored. They had one big chance and they took it. I expect Ireland to play a lot more defensive than they did against Japan, because I just simply don't think that you can play that way against the All Blacks. The All Blacks won't let it happen, and if you do, you leave yourself way too open, because in the transition, as I've already said, this All Blacks team will look to punish you. And with the quality that they've got on the bench, being able to bring the likes of Richie Mo'unga on, of course, there's a lot of debate about this, about who would start. In my opinion, I think Mo'unga probably is the better 10, with Beauden Barrett probably better at 15. But what a quality option to bring off the bench. I mean, if you need someone to kick a few goals right at the end or to just control the game, Mo'unga is your man. For Ireland, of course, the main man is this man, Johnny Sexton. He's been absolutely phenomenal over the last few years, and people say that he's getting too old. I completely disagree. I think he's adapted his game, sits a little bit deeper, bit more of a quarterback role for him now, rather than taking the ball up to the defence and releasing it at the last second, which saw him gaining quite a few injuries through doing that over the past few years. I think discipline is going to be absolutely huge in this game. We know that Sexton is a fantastic goal kicker. Beauden Barrett probably not the level of Sexton in goal kicking, but he's still very, very good at this level for sure. And I think it's going to be very, very close. But how do I see this one going? I've got to back the All Blacks. They've just been in outstanding form this year, although they did lose against the Springboks. Of course, the way they put Wales to bed, my team to bed, very comfortably. A second team goes out to Italy, and although it was closer to the 20 minutes, they just showed their quality in that last 20. And they were playing some extraordinary stuff over the course of the Rugby Championship. For me, this is the best All Blacks team we've seen since the 2015 Rugby World Cup. I don't think the teams between then and now are really at the level of where Ian Foster's got his side right now. I do think Ireland could get success at the maul if they can use that well and going through their forwards, but I just think this All Blacks team will be very tight until 60, 70 minutes. But then I just think the All Blacks will have that a little bit too much. I'm going to say the All Blacks to win this one by 5 to 8 points. As always, do let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Quick shout out finally to this man, James Lowe, who'll play against the country of his birth. And of course, he did play for the Maori All Blacks. So good luck to him. I'm sure it'll be a special day for him as well. But there we go. Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Don't forget to join us for the live watch along that we'll do. Coverage starts at 3 o'clock with kickoff at 3:15. I'll keep you updated on this, of course, the potential positive COVID case. They are going to obviously do another test to make sure it's not a negative one that's just been done wrong. So hopefully that is the case, and hopefully we get a great game of rugby. Enjoy the rugby over the weekend, folks, and I'll see you soon on a watch along. Peace.